Good morning, Colfax, and welcome to show number 8 for November 26th.
This week we shine the Falcon spotlight on Sam Baldoni, Colfax students share thanks, dance shine on stage, we meet the boys basketball team, and Shaylin Ackerman takes you around the PVL.
Welcome to the show.
Last Thursday and Friday, the Colfax dance sensation took to the Performing Arts Center stage, and reporter Christian Kemper with camera op Drew Garcia were there to capture the moment.
That's my type. That's my type. That's my type.
The Colfax Modern Dance team has been working for this whole term, and Thursday and Friday night their hard work came alive on the Performing Arts Center stage. The Colfax Modern Dance team showed the audience many contemporary dance styles and hip-hop dances to popular modern music. There are two main dances at the beginning and end, in which everyone in the class performed to set and end the mood for the entire show. The class also had 4 amazing solos from students Cassandra Leedy, Sequoia Moore, Sarah Halperin, and Bella Conte. All the dances were choreographed by the students and shared a similar genre, but still reflected the unique style of each artist. The modern dance class had an overall energetic, fun, and exciting performance that left the crowd buzzing and wanting more. Reporting for CTV from the Colfax Performing Arts Center, I'm Christian Kemper.
Congratulations to director Trish Gardner and all the dancers that created these original works of art and shared them with all of us.
The second annual Smash Brothers video game tournament is back. The first event was such a hit, leadership is launching the tournament first semester with plans of having another video game tournament second semester. If you're interested in playing, go to the quad today and sign up. There will be one last chance to sign up on Monday after we get back from Thanksgiving break.
The tournament will run for 4 days from December 3rd through December 6th in the Learning Commons, and the finals will be on the big screen in a location to be determined. The positive vibe that started with Do Be Nice Week has not lost momentum. We are grateful for all your shout-out submissions, and we are committed to keeping the segment going as long as you see value in it. Here is this week's Shout It Out.
Shout it out. Shout it out. Shout it out.
Special thanks to our guest reporters making the Shout It Out segment so much fun. As one season gives way to another, CTV and reporter Charlie Satterley pointed out the Falcon Spotlight on a standout student who is having a great fall.
Our Falcon Spotlight student is junior Sam Baldoni, who is a key defensive lineman on the varsity football team for the 2nd year in a row. Sam employs a simple formula for success: work hard.
Last year, Sam's work ethic definitely put him at the top of his class and made him stand out as a star and someone really valuable on the team, on the field. And this year, I think it's no different. I think as a sophomore, if you don't have a really powerful work ethic, you're going to have a hard time competing at that higher level.
With seniors making up only half of the varsity football squad, Sam, along with other junior teammates, have stepped up to compete on a higher level.
I've had to step up this year because we had a lot of seniors starters last year, and now it's been a lot of juniors that had to step up. And me being a 2-year varsity player, I had to step up as well, especially with no senior lineman, or only one senior lineman.
Sam excels in sports and is also very active in the classroom, employing a positive and influential personality. We talked to English teacher Miss Chauffeur about his impact on her classroom.
Sam impacts our classroom by being a student that is super willing to do whatever I ask him to do. He's very respectful. He sits right up in the front row so I can keep a good eye on him. And he's involved and engaged, which is always nice as a teacher to have a student that really wants to be there.
We talked to Sam firsthand to get his vision for after high school.
Plans after high school are to go to probably UNR or up in Reno to school, and then get a degree in business, then come back and work for the business.
Sam is learning many things through sports and in the classroom, and his future plans will depend on it.
So one of my favorite things about Sam is his integrity. He always stands up for what's right, and he will never say a bad thing about anyone that he cares about or respects or loves. And I think that's a great trait for someone to have who's going to take over a family business. Doing the right thing is pretty important, especially to me, and the fact that he will do the right thing no matter what is a great feature for a person who's going to take over their family business. And also, like I said, he always does what it takes and does what he needs to get done to make sure things happen. He doesn't settle for mediocre.
Reporting for CTV's Falcon Spotlight with camera op and editor Liam Lewis, I am Charlie Satterley.
Hard to believe winter's on our doorstep, but with the changing of the seasons comes so many good things. One of my personal favorites is the Ugly Sweater Pancake Breakfast, and we wanted to give everybody a heads up that this annual tradition is alive and well. So take advantage of the break to dig up a beauty of a sweater, because it will be here before you know it.
I have a little insider information on that. The advisories will be helping bump up that day with a significant holiday-themed competition. Stay tuned for more details in your advisory classes.
My interest is piqued. And the interest of the finest runners in the state of California are also piqued with the California State Championships slated for November 30th. Sports anchor Shaylin Ackerman has the details in Around the PVL.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. This week, we connect with the boys basketball team, hit the mat with wrestling, and set the stage for a state championship run. Let's go. By now, everybody should know that our cross-country teams are making a historic run for 2 state championships. Despite Colfax's rich history in cross-country that includes 4 section titles for the boys and back-to-back titles for the girls, qualifying both teams for state championship in the same year is an all-new achievement.
The cross-country team has been hard at work for nearly 6 months, and all of it has been leading to qualifying for states. With hundreds of practice miles and 11 races under the belt, the team couldn't wait for an appearance at states. In order to qualify for states, the team had to place in the top 2 schools in the section. Both the boys and the girls took first place in their races, the boys with 52 points and the girls with 53. This gave them 2 weeks to prepare for states. Senior Billy Groth will lead the Falcon boys, and freshman Gabby Bittner will lead the veteran girls team as they take on the Woodward Park course in Fresno this Saturday. The boys will run at 11 a.m. and the girls will go off at 12:30.
Good luck to both teams. We will be tracking the results and look forward to celebrating upon your return. Cold mornings are becoming the norm, and a great place to get warm is in the gym. Reporter Charlie Satterley and camera op Kylie Powell dropped into the boys' basketball practice for this winter sports preview.
Winter sports are quickly starting up all over campus, and our men's basketball team is hard at work implementing a new offense for their upcoming season.
In October, we were able to get some of the players together and have some workouts working on our new offense called Passing Game. During the summer, we played in quite a few tournaments at Hardwood Palace. Played the summer league at Mesa Verde High School. We probably had 10 to 12 games there.
Coming off a tough season last year, this hard-working team will show just how much these Falcons have improved, including adding some new talent from last year's championship freshman team.
Everybody that participated during the summer program has improved immensely. We brought up a sophomore, Noah Souza, who will add some. He'll benefit the team greatly.
We talked to senior Dakota Campos, who's excited about playing positionless basketball.
I'm a vocal leader for the most part. I mean, I play guard, so I bring the ball up the floor and everything. But I play multiple positions. I think what's cool about our team is that we don't really have positions all that much. I mean, we all kind of do everything that a guard should do. I mean, we have 8 guards and a couple of undersized posts, so we kind of just run all the same position for the most part.
Every team develops an identity, and Campos has some clarity as to what his team needs to be in order to have success.
Honestly, I think we're just, we're going to be a really gritty team this year. We're all pretty undersized, which, makes it seem like we might not be able to hang with some of the taller teams, but, we're all pretty, pretty aggressive, and we'll fight, and, I think we'll have a lot of good battles this year.
The PVL will deploy a new Friday format, and Coach Havens is excited for his team and the Nest.
We have a girls-boys game against Bear River here at home. It should be very exciting, having 4 teams playing one night, something new for our league. We're looking forward to it.
With anticipation for an exciting boys basketball season, I'm Charlie Satterley with camera op and editor Kylie Powell for CTV Sports.
I cannot wait for those doubleheader Fridays. Great basketball and a wild Nest has a good time written all over it. Changing gears, imagine this. A dark gym with one spotlight shining down on center court. On that court is a mat and 2 warriors facing off to battle. Our girls and boys wrestling team is eagerly preparing for that very moment with the intent to have their hand raised in victory when the battle is all over. Reporter Lucian Shelton and camera op Bethany Gadway have this wrestling preview.
This year, the Colfax wrestling team has been hard at work to get themselves prepared for the new season. We caught up with junior wrestler Aries Layton to get some insight on this year's team.
Yeah, so the past few years we've been really small as a team, but this year we've really grown. We have about 5 girls and I think 10 to 15 boys, and in the past we've had 4 girls, 5 guys.
Wrestling is an extremely taxing sport, and our Colfax team knows that better than any other. Practice starts right after school and goes till 6, and it's nothing but extreme workouts from start to finish. We went down to the pit to get a closer look at this intense sport.
How do you feel that the season has been going so far?
This year? It's going great. We have a huge turnout. I think we've received a lot of support this year so far from the athletic director and what have you, and helping us get the word out to students that we have a wrestling program, and it's growing. And we've been small in the past years, but we've enjoyed a lot of success.
What do you feel is different this year with the team as opposed to last year's or previous years?
This year we have numbers. I think our core wrestling group has brought a lot of friends, told a lot of people that, hey, this is a great deal, it's fun, it's probably the hardest workout you can do. And so yeah, we've had a great turnout this year so far.
Their first preseason match will be on the 7th of December against Folsom High, and they have high hopes for this match and all matches to come. Reporting straight from the pit for CTV Sports, with camera op and editor Bethany Gadway, I'm Lucian Shelton.
Mark your calendars for January 29th when you can see our wrestlers take on the PVL rival Bear River right here in Gym B at 6 p.m. Well, we are only 2 days away from Thanksgiving, and if you haven't already checked the NFL schedule for Thanksgiving Day, it's the Chicago Bears versus the Detroit Lions at 9:30 a.m., the Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys at 1:30, and the nightcap is the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons at 5:20. Have a great break, Colfax. I'm Shaylin Ackerman, and I will see you back in the nest when we get back.
Thank you, Shaylin. Good luck to our cross-country teams. Falcon Nation is with you. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will see what Colfax is thankful for as we head into the Thanksgiving break.
The process starts as raw lumber is milled and taken into the shop, and the creative process comes to life as the students at Mr. Schwartz cut, sand, glue, and finish their products, creating specialty handmade items that reduce carbon in our atmosphere.
Yeah, and this is a tree. And when the tree is cut down, the decaying trunk puts carbon into our atmosphere, which is, well, bad. But what tree transformation does is repurpose that carbon, locking it inside, creating all of these amazing products.
Thank you, Xander. Perhaps you want to head to the tree transformation site to get a jump on your Christmas shopping. I know we haven't even made it through Thanksgiving, but it's never too early to shop for the holidays.
For now, I'm just excited for Thanksgiving, and so is CTV News Director Atani Mira, who, with camera Megan Town and Wyatt Graves, got out on the campus to see what Colfax is excited about and thankful for.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. This year, I'm so grateful to be part of a wonderful Falcon family. Such a warm, welcoming, positive place to work with incredible staff, students, teachers, and I'm also grateful for my personal family and also my health this year.
I'm thankful for artistic expression, exploration, the energy I get from my students, my awesome creative art students who aren't afraid to stretch and explore and do things that are terrifying, and who bring me joy every day just by being themselves.
Best day ever! Juke Club ready? Juke Club ready?
I'm really thankful to be teaching at Colfax and have my own beautiful classroom now where I get to be a permanent part of this faculty and this family. And I'm also just really thankful for my family and my sisters, my parents.
To my friends in New York, I say hello. My friends in LA, they don't know.
This Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for my family and friends and living in this wonderful community that we call home.
One is my family. My brothers are in town this weekend, and I'm just having a blast with them, and I just love my family and my son and daughter and my wife.
I am thankful for my son and for my family and for my students.
I'm thankful this year for making a big move with my little family up from the Bay Area and landing at an awesome place like Colfax, where I love all these kids and they make my day happy, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the year.
I'm thankful for my family and thankful they are all healthy and happy and successful.
I'm thankful for the entire CTV team that works in front of the camera and behind to get this show on air in order to share your stories.
Enjoy the break, Colfax. You've earned it. Until we see you again, I'm Chloe Bigley.
And I'm Megan Town. Have a great holiday, Colfax.